Hi, I'm Fred Renter. I'm the Executive Director of Independent Environments, and I've been the Executive Director here since 1989. I've been asked today to talk a little bit about how Independent Environments got started, and it was in the early 80s that a group of parents who had sons and daughters who were physically disabled were starting to think about what would become of their sons and daughters as they got older. And they were looking for specialized housing. And there was no specialized housing for people with physical disabilities in Lane County. So these folks got together with some people from the university and they wrote a proposal to the Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD. And that proposal was funded, and as a consequence, the home that's located at 946 Coburg Road, which was subsequently named the McNair House, was built. It took several years. There was a lot of red tape that needed to be dealt with, and basically there were four families that worked on that project, and one mom by the name of Dorothy McNair emerged as kind of the prime mover. And as a result of that, when the house was finally done, Dorothy became the director for about the next 5 years. The idea after the McNair house was built and people moved in was for the nonprofit organization, and Independent Environments was formed in order to be the sponsoring nonprofit organization for the McNair House. So the idea in the nonprofit was then to provide a friendly nonprofit organization for other parents and families to come to with similar kinds of needs. And that is in fact how the second house that Independent Environments came to own came into being. The house was sold to the company on a land sale contract, and the daughter of the owner lived in the house. That kind of trend pretty much continued, not always with families being the prime movers, but certainly with looking at the kinds of people that we were attempting to support and asking the basic question regarding what is it that they need versus the company just going out and buying homes and saying, this is what we have, would you like to move in? So the company has evolved by looking at the needs of the people it was going to support and developing environments to meet their needs, so that they would, whether they were physically disabled or had other kinds of mental emotional disturbances or autism, whatever those needs were, there are environmental conditions, housing conditions that can be developed to make life at home a friendly and warm place to be. So Independent Environments now has 7 homes. The very last home stayed with that theme. It was developed for people with who are deaf, with hearing impairments. Again, specialized housing efforts took place. We have flashing lights instead of doorbells. We have communication systems through video that will show sign language, so that a person who can hear but doesn't know sign language can communicate with the deaf people who are there. And I really fully expect that, along with keeping the homes small and person-centered, that'll be the route that Independent Environments will continue to take into the future.